And 3, 2, 1. BNA one more time. We back again. Got something special for y'all. NFL, y'all know what it is. I done already told y'all. For the haters, I told y'all at the beginning of the season. NYG all day. Shout out to my brother. He over there in London watching the Giants and the Rams, you know. So shout to him. Safe travels. Love you.
Okay.
Subject matter.
Football. Do you believe that it is showboating for a player who just scored a touchdown to celebrate it with his own unique dance or movement or, you know, his I got it?
Do I believe?
Yeah, do you believe that?
First and foremost,
Do you think it's okay? That's the question.
football, the NFL, college, Pop Warner, high school football, you know, the purpose of this game is to score more points than the opposition.
Right.
Football is a game of inches. It takes a lot of work, a lot of preparation. You know, once you can achieve that goal, you know, of course the pantheon is to win the Super Bowl when you in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the pantheon of each possession is to score a touchdown. If and when you're able to do that, why shouldn't you celebrate? Why should you not be allowed to celebrate?
Because some people think
It's showboating.
It's not.
It's in poor taste.
Okay, well, yeah, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Leave it at that.
Yeah. Those people are full of shit. Period. Okay.
I knew he was gonna say that.
If I could score a touchdown, as hard as me and my teammates work all week, all off season, and preparation, things like that, you know, you studying film, you in the film room, you know, I mean, and this gets into collegiate and you know, professional. Mm-hmm. You putting in a lot of hours, you putting in a lot of time, you eating right, you know, you preparing, things like that. Mm-hmm. Why is it not right to be able to celebrate when you get in the end zone? You get a touchdown, you should be, real talk, you should be able to celebrate with your whole team. They lucky the whole 52 don't come in, you know, and just crowd in the end zone. It would delay the game, you know. So why can't you get in there and celebrate and do something, you know? I mean, it's okay if you celebrate by yourself, you know, but you score a touchdown and take the football and lob it over your head like it's a hand grenade, you know, and 5 or 6 members, you know, of your team stand around, and as soon as it hits the ground, they all fall down, boom, like it's an explosion, because that's what it feels like. It feels like, boom, we got it. Right. You know, why shouldn't you be able to celebrate? You know, you got some football players that dunk it. You know, that's mixing sports. You know, you got a football player that dunks the football over the goalpost. You know, all right. There was a football player that scored a touchdown last week and stepped back and threw it like it was a fadeaway jumper. You know, get a flag thrown. I mean, look, man, people, the fans, pay a lot of money to come out there, you know, in that weather, you know, rain, sleet, snow, shine, you understand? If I'm paying my money to come out there, if I'm paying 110, you know, 70, 80, whatever, you know, to wear a jersey, you know, buying them fingers and coming there, you know, you don't have no problem with me coming to the concession stand and buying them beers or them hot dogs or them popcorns or them foam fingers or, you know, wearing the jerseys and, you know, getting I can do all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm at home and I'm tuning in. So you getting a sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got sponsors paying you because they know I'm at home watching. And you telling me when that man get in the end zone, he can't celebrate with his teammates because he didn't do it by himself.
Right.
He got in there with them. I don't care if it's a 65-yard bomb. You understand? He had to get off the line to get there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why he can't celebrate with his teammates? Why should that be in poor taste?
It's
you know,
supposed to
you
be,
there, you there as a fan, you there supporting your team, so you want to see them achieve.
But they saying that it doesn't look good for the other team.
Like it's poor sportsmanship.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, well, guess what? Get better. That's all. You know, you don't like them dancing in the end zone? Then you get down to the other side and you dance your ass in the end zone. But to do it, you got to do what they did. And that's get in the end zone.
Right.
That's all. You know, I really don't, I think the NFL is really putting too much concentration. I mean, you need to work on the pass interference plays. That's what you need to concentrate on, okay? When a play is made and it's clearly a pass interference play and it affects the outcome of the game, which was another particular game last week. You know, I'm not going to call the name of the team. I'm just going to say the dude's name was Julio Jones. You know, and I'm not going to say who the non-flag was thrown against, but I'm just going to say that, you know, the guy named rhymed with Richard Sherman. You know, and it looked like pass interference to myself and a lot of other people that was watching that game. You know, and it directly affected the outcome of the game. Now come back over here. It directly affected the outcome of the game. You know, I feel like the referees should concentrate more on getting the correct calls than worrying about what happens when he get in the end zone. When he get in the end zone, they celebrate. You know, when he get in the end zone, they review the play to make sure it's, you know, it's a legitimate touchdown. Right. He got in, both, you know, control of the ball, both feet, possession, yada, yada, yada. Okay, fine. Why don't you do the same thing? You know, you can challenge a play, you know. Mm-hmm. So why don't the officials take the time? Oh, because you're worried about it delaying the game. Well, y'all got enough money. You know, the average football game is what, 3 hours-ish? Okay, fine.
No.
You know, if it costs you an extra, you know, couple of $2-3 million, you know, to stay on a little bit longer, then you'll make that money because you got sponsors that's going to pay. Mm-hmm. You got the fans in the stadium that's going to be there longer. Mm-hmm. You know, when they there, they spending money. Mm-hmm. If the game is on longer, then that's another commercial.
Yep.
You know? So, yep. And more importantly, fans, as dedicated as we are as fans, we want all fairness. You understand? And if y'all not concentrating on making it fair, y'all hurting the integrity of the game. You know, y'all make the athletes look like what they doing is not really worth it. You know, now every wide receiver wants a pass interference call. That's without question. Everyone does. You know, it's holding on damn near every play in football. That's always, you know, because you got the O-line and the D-line, they in the trenches. You know, they need to concentrate more on stopping those, grabbing them on the back of the jersey plays. Because I saw one of those too in the end zone that didn't get called. You know, concentrate on making the calls that affect the outcome of the game. And stop worrying about, you know, he dancing in the end zone and he doing this and he doing, so what? He scored. He happy. You know, it's hard enough to score a touchdown in the NFL. You know, And you don't know why these men is dancing. Okay, some of these guys is in free agent years. You know, might have been on the bubble. On the cusp of just making the team or just getting cut. He might have some incentives in his contract to say if you score one more touchdown. So you don't know why that man is celebrating.
Right.
And instead, because he celebrated, and they do it anyway, because he celebrated, you penalize him on the ensuing kickoff. So they lose 15 yards of real estate because y'all think that was in poor taste. Well, football, for one, is a brutal sport. It's physical. They out there in the elements.
Yep.
And injury is, you got some guys that can sustain life-threatening injuries. You got some guys that can sustain career-threatening injuries. You got some guys that sustain injuries that they never fully recover from. And then their livelihood becomes, now you damaged goods.
Yeah.
Blow out an ACL in the NFL. Unless you Adrian Peterson, because the ACL is supposed to take a year. Doctors said that man healed faster than regular people. I'm serious. I'm serious. And he did. He blew his ACL. He was back. So, I mean, I really don't think they concentrating on the right thing to be penalizing these players for. Okay? When I'm at home and I'm watching my team, and they score, I'm all over the place. So why should it be, I'm in the house, yeah. Super Bowl, same thing. The Super Bowl is the last game of the year. And they finally got that right because they used to do it ass backwards. They would do the Super Bowl and then the Pro Bowl. What you doing that for? The Super Bowl should be the last game of the year. That's the way it should be. That's it. That's the top. That's the pinnacle.
That's something.
We playing the Super Bowl.
Everything should be so serious.
We lost the Super Bowl to y'all. I'm gonna see you next week. We going to Hawaii. Why? You playing against guys that are healthy and ain't played since. You got some guys that go to the Pro Bowl that teams don't make it to the playoffs. So they feeling good. They get to go to the Pro Bowl and they shining because they're not tired.
Right.
You just played in the Super Bowl last week. Now you here. No. No. Now, one of the reasons they do that is because guys that go to the Super Bowl tend to be Pro Bowlers. And they don't want them to get hurt. I can understand that too. But it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
So my take on it is leave them men alone. Let them celebrate. Shut up, mind your business. You ain't scoring.
Man, their team losing.
Yeah, it's in poor taste. That's poor sportsmanship. How? What? Please. Oh, it's poor. And something else, too. You get a sack? Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to dance over the quarterback. Yes, you should. You understand? You get a pick six? Yeah, you should be able to dance. You get a pick. Yeah. I mean, you get a pick, boom. You pointed them. You pointed at the quarterback. That's a flag. You taunting them. What? You saying I got you.
Right.
You wasn't watching. You ain't checked the film. You ain't pay attention to the dick. Come on. You tying the hands of these athletes and you taking away the entertainment factor of the game. This game is about entertainment. Y'all want us to concentrate on the real bullshit that's going on in the world, like all this political shit y'all hitting us with and all this dumb shit y'all doing, the terrorists that y'all create, and the religious things that we go through, or them damn clowns. Y'all want us to concentrate on them fucking clowns, right? Come on. Leave them alone. All right? It's a game, which means it's supposed to be fun.
Right.
Okay? And since you charge us to watch it or to come to the games, then don't take away our fun.
Right.
Because you got to stick up your ass. Nobody likes to see a blowout, especially when it's your team getting blown out.
Right.
But it don't make us not like the sport any less. You know, my take, let them men celebrate, shut up, concentrate on factors that actually affect the outcome of the game. As opposed to, he won, you know, he in the end zone. You know, and in all technicality, when you make it to the end zone, you do win that battle.
Right.
You know, let him celebrate. If you want to celebrate alone, if you want to celebrate with his friends, if they want to choreograph a number and do it up, let them. Leave them alone. Concentrate on what counts in the games and leave the celebration alone.
Right.
That's just my take. I know I kind of sucked up most of that conversation.
That's all right. You got that one.
Yeah. But I feel like y'all need to leave them that alone. Let them celebrate. Should they be penalized? No. Should there be fines issued? No. You know, I mean, now, if you score a touchdown and you run over to, you know, a defensive player and hit him on the head with the football, yeah, that's different. You know, that's disrespectful. Okay? But you celebrating because y'all got in there? Nah, that's not disrespectful. That should give them motivation to make sure that you don't do it again, number one, and give them motivation so they can go in there and celebrate and make you feel how they felt when you got in there.
Right, exactly.
You know, so
it's a sport.
It's a sport and it's a game.
Let's play the game.
There you go. Anywho,
That's it.
that's enough of me on that.
I'm
You
done
got
with
anything you want to add to it?
it. I'm good.
All right. Y'all know we on this ball together. We spinning and we celebrating in the end zone. Till next time, y'all take care of each other. DNA, we out of here. Celebrating in the end zone. Don't the kids dab now? Ain't that it? Yeah. All right. There you go. How about that?